if I told you that the single most common piece of meditation advice out there to just accept the present moment isn't actually correct? Hi, my name is Dylan. I'm a long-term meditator. I've been meditating for over 1,000 hours. I've done multiple retreats. And I'm here today to correct a misconception about what you're supposed to be doing when you meditate. And it's a very important one. It's a very prevalent misunderstanding of the Buddhist teachings. That is, it's a common understanding that all you're supposed to be doing when you meditate is breathing, relaxing, and entering the present moment. It's suggesting that the present moment is the goal. Once you're in the present, you're there. That's all you have to do is accept whatever happens. Go with the flow, right? The idea as it's presented is that, you're going to be dealing with all this past karma that comes up. There's going to be good things that come up. There's going to be bad things that come up. And your job is to just accept it, right? That is not what the Buddha taught. That's actually what the Jains taught. If you want to look them up, they were also very prevalent at the time of the Buddha. And they basically taught that your goal was to bring up your past karma as quickly as possible and kind of burn it off through austerities, through very extreme practices. They largely thought that a lot of it was out of your control, or all of it was out of your control. You just have to let the karma come up, and that's the only thing you can do. Very passive, very kind of nihilistic. And the Buddha strongly disagreed with that. In fact, he openly, let's say ridiculed them. Is this really what you believe? Can't you see the cause and effect? Can't you see that you have agency? Can't you see that you can control to some extent what's going on in the present moment? So this is a very key point. A key difference is, yes, we need to get to the present moment because that's where we can actually take action. We can't take action in the future. We can't take action in the past. But then once we're in the present moment, we have a job to do. We have agency and we have a job to do. This is where the path takes place. It's watering the good seeds and not watering the bad seeds. So we have to go through the Four Noble Truths. We have to identify the suffering in the present moment. We have to identify the cause of the suffering in the present moment. Once we've identified the cause and we've used our agency to eventually learn how to cause the cessation of the suffering, we watch that happen. We watch the cause and effect, and we learn like scientists running an experiment. Remember how scientific the Buddha was, right? We learn what works and what doesn't. What actions am I taking in the current moment that are actually causing me to suffer? And what actions are good, right? They're leading to the lack of suffering, the cessation of suffering. Certain things are good, certain things are bad. Certain things we think are good and they contribute to our suffering. And these are kind of the subtle truths that we have to explore. And these are the insights that we gain. So it's not just get to the present moment and chill. Once you're here, you're just chilling, just cruise. It's not it, right? You have control. And it's not easy at first, right? Sometimes we don't feel like we have control, over our minds, for example. It can be hard to control the mind. So it's subtle, and there's a bit of a dance to it, right? If you tell the mind, don't think of a pink elephant, it might rebel and it's going to think of the pink elephant. So there's a little bit of a dance there. We have to be kind to our minds. We have to be kind to our body. We have to be kind with our actions. But the point of today's video is just to point out that you have control. It's not just go with the flow in the moment. There's a path that needs to be walked. The Noble Eightfold Path, the Four Noble Truths. So I hope this is helpful. I'm going to be posting more about Buddhism. So leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.